Hi guys, just really wanted to do a quick video tonight. I did upload a video yesterday, but I actually did that on Sunday. I recorded it on Sunday. Today's Thursday. Just wanted to do a quick video because I did actually finish my radiotherapy yesterday. But I just really wanted to talk about a couple of things. To keep you kind of updated with how things have been going. In the last sort of 20 minutes or so, I felt a lot better, but prior to that, so I finished my sessions yesterday. Today I actually stayed in bed till about 4:30 in the afternoon, sleeping. And then I got up for a few hours and I actually felt okay. I didn't feel great, but I felt okay and quite comfortable. But then it got to about 7:30 and I tried to eat something, tried to eat some dinner, because I'm really not eating much at the moment. And just started to feel really sick. So I just came upstairs and came in the bedroom to try and relax, but just started getting really bad pain. It's like a different type of pain to what I've been having as well. It's feeling like a real burning pain in the area where I've been having the radiotherapy. I don't know if that's normal, but it was really painful. And ended up giving in and having some of the oral Oromorph medication, 10 millilitres, which I can have quite often as and when needed, but I've been trying not to have it because I am on the slow release pill version that I have at 10 AM and 10 PM, and I really don't like taking more of these strong painkillers than I need. It did take about 15-20 minutes to kick in, but I'm feeling a lot better now. But yeah, I guess in terms of side effects of the radiotherapy, it is to be expected that you do kind of start to feel a bit worse in the days after you finish your sessions, and then it starts to get better after that. So I don't know how I'm going to be tonight. I did sleep through last night, but I was getting bad back pain, and I didn't bring up the liquid morphine with me to bed. So I just ended up taking a couple of paracetamols that I had next to my bed, which didn't really do much. And then in the early morning when my husband got up, he went and got the oral medication for me, and I had some of that and managed to get back to sleep. I just really quickly want to say as well, I just been talking about it in general to my husband, and one of the things that really bothers me is when I have radiotherapy, so this time around, and also when I did it in 2016, I always find that I feel like the people that I see that are going to have treatment, because obviously you see a lot of people coming in and waiting in different areas for it, seems to just come in and out as normal, and I seem to really struggle with it, and struggle with a lot of really bad tiredness. A lot of time I'm going to be sitting there just basically half asleep with my eyes closed. Yeah, and it just kind of gets to me. And also I just wanted to talk about what happened as well day before yesterday when I went in for my treatment. In the morning on the way there, I actually felt quite good. I felt fine, because some mornings when I've been going, I've really struggled with the tiredness and just not feeling good. But yesterday, day before yesterday, going there I felt fine. Going into the treatment room I felt fine. And then when I came out, I just like suddenly got hit like just really ran like really suddenly with like a really bad tiredness, like an exhaustion. Like I felt like I couldn't even walk, and I was sort of like holding to the wall to walk. So my husband got me a wheelchair because obviously I was struggling, and then I just started feeling really sick. Just in general, like nausea, but also in general, like all over my body, just feeling really weak, and I was getting really dizzy and lightheaded, even when I sat down in the wheelchair. Because my husband tried to take me up and get some fresh air, but I ended up basically going into like a panic attack, quite badly. So I was like breathing really rapidly. I was like crying really badly. I was just panicking basically. It just felt like I couldn't breathe. Um, and I don't know if anyone out there has had panic attacks. I've not really experienced them very often. But yeah, actually, one of the worst things about it is I was saying like I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And then like everyone around you doesn't seem to really do anything. Obviously they can see that you are breathing, so they're not really that concerned. But for you, when you're actually in it, like you really feel like you can't breathe, and then it just like panics you more that like no one is helping you. They did take me through into like a separate room and get a doctor to come and check me over and things, but it was quite bad. Um, as I say, I haven't really had that before. The only experience I've really had similar to that was after my surgery when they set me up for the first time, which I have spoken about in one of my other videos. But yeah, that was a pretty nasty experience, and it was really upsetting as well because so I've not had it before, and it just really bothered me how it just really came from nowhere, because the doctors were obviously saying to me, oh, has something like happened today, like asking my husband, and nothing really happened that day differently. We have got a lot of things going on. Obviously I've got the treatment going on, and at the moment and not knowing what's going to happen next, but I've also had quite a lot of things going on at home as well, and just maybe accumulation of a lot of different things. Just got a bit too much. I'm not sure why, but I just thought it's probably important to just talk about that because for me it was not a nice experience, but I guess for some people, especially when you're dealing with cancer, panic attack could probably be something that a lot of people go through, or like me, probably have it for the first time when you've not really experienced it before. It did pass. It seemed like forever, but I think in reality, the whole thing probably from when I started to first feel faint to when I started to actually calm down and just breathe normally, probably in total was about 15 minutes. I don't really know if it's useful to talk about this because obviously I'm not a doctor, so I don't really know what sort of things you can do to try and combat that. As I say, I think it's just trying to make these videos as up to date as possible, because see some days, like on Sunday when I did my last video, although I wasn't amazing, I was feeling pretty much okay in general, and then obviously suddenly today and then that day before yesterday were not so good. So I just want to really give people the full picture, and how things can really change quite quickly, can feel quite good, and then other days and other times like today you can feel alright, and then suddenly you just get really bad pain. So we did ring up the Macmillan hotline just to check if that type of burning pain is to be expected, because I say it's a different pain to what I've been having. And they just said, really, if I have any blood in the urine, or if I start to have burning when I'm going to the toilet, then to call them back, or to actually call 999. That obviously must be a sign that something's not quite right. I don't actually have those symptoms right now, so we're just going to see how I go through tonight. So it's about 9 o'clock that I had the oral top up, and then I've had my pills at 10 o'clock as normal. I'm not sure what the time is now. I think it's probably about 10:30. So yeah, I'll just see how tonight goes, and then take it from there, basically. I'll speak to you soon.